Did The Rock kill Cody Rhodes?
What's up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto Live.
What is going on, guys? Bretto Live back with another video. Today we have the Week in Review, episode 251, where we go over Raw and SmackDown in a WWE action figure setup style. We're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw first. By halfway through the video, we're going to be talking about SmackDown. This Monday Night Raw, I was at. It was at Chicago, Illinois. Well, actually, Rosemont, Illinois, in Allstate Arena. I was sitting right around there in real life where the actual ring is. I was like right around there. It was a pretty awesome show in person. I really enjoyed it. I watched back some of the clips to make this an accurate Week in Review. We are going to talk about it right now. Couldn't have started the show any better way, in my opinion. Cody Rhodes makes his entrance, and he wanted to talk about The Rock. Nor did we know The Rock was actually in the building. The Rock's music hits. He comes out and doesn't say a word on a microphone. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But looking back in the clips, he actually did say something to Cody Rhodes without a microphone. But I couldn't make out what he said. It was probably something along the lines of, yeah, I'm going to destroy you later, so get ready. But this was a pretty solid way to open up the show, especially if you're in person. This definitely had more impact than, say, if you were at home watching on a television screen. This was super intense in person because nobody was expecting The Rock. No one was expecting The Rock. Literally nobody. This was awesome. Loved the opener, and wow, this set up for some crazy crap that would happen at the end of the show. Our opening match of the night, Ricochet went one-on-one with JD's Nuts McDonough. This match was pretty decent. Dominic Mysterio was on ringside, and he kept posing as a factor in this match, so the referee eventually booted him off of ringside. Na-na-na-na, hey, goodbye. JD McDonough was gone, and then Ricochet was able to pick up the victory by hitting a standing moonsault off the top rope, literally to a standing JD McDonough. I thought that was super cool. They rarely do that, where the opponent is standing, and when they hit a moonsault, that was sick. Ricochet picks up the victory, 1, 2, 3. Ricochet is on a hot streak. He's been getting wins. He's been looking good. Like, wow, this is a new and improved Ricochet, and I love it. Candice the Menace continues her menace ways. She went one-on-one with Ivy Nile. Maxine Dupree was on ringside, and Indy Hartwell was also on ringside. This match was nothing special. It was absolutely dead silent in the Allstate Arena. I don't know what you guys could hear on TV, but it was dead silent in there. Nobody could care less about this match. Candice LeRae faked an injury, and she wanted Indy Hartwell to get involved while she was distracting the referee, and I'm like, good for Indy. She's not going to listen to that dumb Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae is able to pick up the victory by rolling up Ivy Nile and using the ropes with leverage. I was like, bro, you had to like triple cheat in this match to win. Like, bro, Candice, that's the only way you're going to win, bro. You never won as a face. Remember that. Literally. I thought this was really lame. It was DX, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels going up a tag team matchup against the New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. And I thought to myself, while I was in the arena, I'm like, neither team needs to win this match. I don't see either team getting pinned. And I'm like, you know what? Somebody's going to get involved. I don't know who, but somebody's getting involved. It was the Judgment Day, who are still pissed about their ladder match that they have to have at WrestleMania. They come out and they absolutely annihilate everybody. They take out DIY. They take out New Day. We had the Awesome Truth, who were on ringside, which I thought was pretty cool. They were on ringside commentary, and The Miz got involved first. R-Truth, he was kind of being smart. He didn't want to get involved, but then the Judgment Day came to visit R-Truth, and they took him out as well. Judgment Day were just wreaking havoc. They took out every single tag team, just showing how pissed off they are about their ladder match, and I don't blame them, because, man, their odds of winning that match are very slim, but I still see Judgment Day coming out on top in that ladder match. I really do. It's either them or Awesome Truth, and I still think there's going to be a legend tag team involved in that match, whether it's the Dudley Boys or a classic tag team. I just see some big name in that match being announced soon. Andrade went one-on-one with Giovanni Vinci in his re-debut match here on Monday Night Raw. Giovanni Vinci, that was supposed to be Ivar. Not exactly sure what happened with Ivar on this Monday Night Raw, but he wasn't involved in this match like he was supposed to be. If anybody knows any details, let me know down in the comment section down below. But anyways, Andrade went up against Giovanni Vinci. The match was just okay. Andrade was able to pick up the victory. 1, 2, 3 after his little DDT maneuver that he hits. And it was all over from there. Where does Andrade go from here? I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it would be good for him to join the Judgment Day, because I feel like if he runs it solo, it might not work out for Andrade. So I feel like he needs to join the Judgment Day. CM Punk returned home to Chicago. What an amazing entrance he had, getting interrupted by everybody. He got interrupted by Drew McIntyre, called him some select choice of words, and they had a little heated argument while Drew McIntyre was sitting crisscross applesauce on the announce table, and then Seth Rollins came out, and then Drew McIntyre wanted CM Punk to be involved somehow in the match, and the big question was, is CM Punk going to be a special guest referee, or is he going to be a special guest commentator? The eventual answer answer was CM Punk's going to be a special guest commentator. I thought it was pretty funny how CM Punk counted with his left hand, even though Seth Rollins said he couldn't do it. I was like, that's pretty freaking cool. That was funny. And just this promo was just freaking amazing, dude. A lot of improvised stuff. I could just tell there was a lot of improvised stuff in this promo. I loved it. I love the new Drew McIntyre. I love Seth Rollins in this. CM Punk was great in this. I love how we're going to be seeing CM Punk at WrestleMania. After this promo went down, CM Punk said, hit my music, but then Seth Rollins hit a curb stomp on Drew McIntyre as he entered the ring. I was like, wow, what a way to end that. This was amazing stuff. That was an amazing segment. I really enjoyed that promo. And to see Punk in Allstate Arena in Chicago, oh, it is a dream come true. Rhea Ripley was talking about Becky Lynch and her WrestleMania plans with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. They get interrupted by Becky Lynch, who came out of a massive cloud of smoke to approach Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio. Some things were said from Rhea Ripley to Becky Lynch about Becky Lynch's child and family, and Becky Lynch's voice got so like high and like crying worthy where it literally gave me chills when Becky Lynch was talking to Rhea Ripley, because it literally felt so real. When Rhea Ripley bashed Becky Lynch's family, and Becky Lynch was like, I swear you don't mention that. Like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. The way that she changed her voice was amazing. And then Dominic ended up eating a right hand, which I thought was awesome. She actually connected too. She connected with Dom and literally dropped his ass, which was awesome. And then Rhea and Becky, they brawled it out by the entrance ramp, and they got broken up by officials and security. This was a really awesome moment, and this definitely intensified their rivalry going into WrestleMania. I'm really excited to see their match now. Most shocking part about the night, in my opinion, it wasn't even The Rock coming out. It was this Bronson Reed versus Sami Zayn one-on-one. Match was okay. Going into this, I'm like, yeah, Sami's going to take the dub. This is going to be light work. He's got a match at Mania for the Intercontinental Championship. Speaking of the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther made his presence felt by walking down the ramp, just standing by the ramp, distracting Sami Zayn during this entire match, leading to Sami Zayn losing? What? How does this make any sense? He's got a championship match at Mania. Why is he losing this match? Bronson Reed hits the tsunami. 1, 2, 3. It's all over from there. I'm like, whoa. Does that mean Bronson's going to want Sami's spot? I really don't know. I really don't know. Chad Gable approaches Sami after the match, says what he's been saying has been true, and Sami's got to refocus. Like, oh my gosh. Like, does this mean Bronson's going to be added to the match? Like, what is happening here? I'm genuinely confused about this loss. But it caught me hella off guard, and that's why I liked it. It wasn't bad. It was our main event of the show. Jey Uso going one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura. 2 awesome entrances for these two. My goodness, seeing them in person. Amazing entrances here. The match was fantastic. I did enjoy it up to the end, where we did see Jey Uso hit a spear on Shinsuke Nakamura to pick up the victory. We saw Solo and Jimmy look like they were about to take out Jay, and then here comes Seth and Cody, who ran down to even up the odds, and then the brawl broke out backstage with Solo and Cody and Jimmy, and then The Rock got involved. The Rock and Cody Rhodes started brawling it out, and they fought all the way out in the parking lot where it was raining, because it was actually raining in Chicago. That was live feed. It was raining in Chicago, and they were brawling out in the rain. Rock was sending Cody into his own bus, slamming his face up against the doors, the steel panels, and I was like, oh my God, The Rock is going to kill Cody Rhodes, as he's saying every curse word in the book, including the F word, which was insane to hear in person, because they didn't bleep it out in the arena. They bleeped it out on television. I watched back, and I was like, oh my God, this is intense. I put ketchup on Cody Rhodes. That's not real blood. Obviously, it's a toy. But yeah, this was insane. Let me know what you guys thought about the ending. This really, really intensified Rock and Cody Rhodes going into Mania. My goodness, this rivalry has heated up to a whole nother level. While Rock was beating up Cody Rhodes, all Rock was mentioning was Mama Rhodes, Mama Rhodes, Mama Rhodes. I was like, oh my God, Cody's literally going to destroy the Pebble. He's literally going to kill the Pebble. Like, bro, like how, there's no way Cody Rhodes lets The Rock get away with this. Like, oh man. Woo! Man, Cody Rhodes is going to be so pissed about this. Wow. When he regains consciousness, of course. This was an insane beatdown. That was Monday Night Raw, WWE Action Figure Setup Style from Chicago, Illinois. Once again, I was there, and it was absolutely amazing. I got a vlog dropping to the channel, so stay tuned for that vlog. Check it out, please. It's on the Bretto Live YouTube channel. It's an absolute banger. I filmed my entire experience up there. This Raw was great in person. Obviously, the experience was an 1,000 out of 10. The show in a whole, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. And my favorite moment has to be the surprise Rock entrance in person, but if I was watching at home, my favorite moment would be The Rock taking out Cody Rhodes at the end of the show. Jumping into the Blue Brand SmackDown, we opened up the show with a tag team match. It was Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. This tag team match was okay until Logan Paul got involved. Randy Orton's back was turned, so we didn't see what happened to Kevin Owens. But Logan Paul, he knocked out Kevin Owens with the brass knuckles while the match was still going on. The referee didn't see it. And then the referee counted 1, 2, 3 on a knocked out Kevin Owens. He didn't even know what happened to him. He got knocked out by freaking Logan Paul, screwing over Kevin Owens again. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So Randy Orton was a little peed off, because he's like, how did you just lose to Pretty Deadly, Kevin? But he saw the replay on the Titantron, and he's like, oh, okay. Logan Paul got involved. So Randy Orton was mad at Kevin for a second. I was like, oh my God, are we gonna see a Randy Orton heel turn? But then Randy Orton saw that Logan Paul in the replay went under the ring, so he traveled under the ring, attacked Logan Paul, but Logan Paul managed to escape after Pretty Deadly ran back down to attack Kevin and Randy Orton. But Pretty Deadly definitely paid the price. They got a stunner and an RKO, which is pretty cool. But Logan Paul escaped again. He escaped away from Randy Orton, and Randy Orton even tried to chase him. He couldn't catch him. Definitely some solid build up to WrestleMania. I'm really looking forward to this triple threat match for the United States Championship. I think it could steal the show on one of the nights, whatever night it's on, night 1 or night 2. This is going to be a really good triple threat match, and I hope Randy Orton comes out on top. I feel like he deserves a championship, but I want to see a heel turn from Randy Orton a lot. I feel like Randy Orton needs to turn heel ASAP. Sky was being interviewed in the WWE Performance Center, and after the interview, she got attacked by Bayley. Bayley entered the Performance Center and freaking attacked Io Sky right after this interview, and she freaking beat her down, bro. She was using the lighting, the freaking cameraman and the security had to break them up so this fight wouldn't escalate inside of the Performance Center. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. This is pretty cool. Like an off-location little brawl that they had at the Performance Center. Jade Cargill officially signs a contract with Nick Aldis in the center of the ring, does some flexing, looks freaking fantastic. I'm excited to see what she's going to do. Do we see her in the main event? Might talk about that in a bit here, but yeah, she did sign the contract. Nick Aldis has secured Jade Cargill on SmackDown. I love it. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty in that 6-man ladder match at WrestleMania. Another qualifier match here. It was Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus the Street Profits. I'm like, bro, the Street Profits got this in the bag. This is going to be an easy dub. And then here comes Karrion Kross and Scarlett on the Titantron. They attacked B-Fab and Bobby Lashley in their locker room. That distracted the Street Profits and allowed freaking Grayson Waller and Theory to take advantage and win the match with a little roll-up. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Street Profits deserve to be in that ladder match, and I think they'd be more entertaining than Theory and Waller. But anyways, after the match, AOP run down, and then here comes the rest of the Final Testament, and they just beat down the Street Profits. I'm like, what is the big deal with the Street Profits? What is your problem, man? Why did you have to mess this match up? The Street Profits needed this win, bro. But they lost. The Final Testament continue their dumb storyline with the Street Profits, and it's annoying. And Bobby Lashley even tried to come back down and help out, but he was already beat up from that attack backstage. Santos Escobar and the rest of Legado de Fantasma wanted to thank Dominic Mysterio for helping out Santos last week in his match. So Dominic comes out, they thank him, even though they haven't seen eye to eye in the past, when of course Santos was in LWO. Get interrupted by LWO and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio proposes a match for the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Rey Mysterio says, hey Santos, how about you and Dominic versus me, an opponent of my choosing, that being Dragon Lee. I thought it was going to be Carlito, but no, he chose the newer talent, which I respect, Dragon Lee. So it's going to be a tag team match at Mania, which I think is pretty cool. I'm into that. I can get behind that. Hopefully squash the beef finally between Legado and freaking LWO. This storyline has been going on for ages, man. And then you already know it all broke down. It started with Elektra Lopez and Selena Vega getting into it, and then LWO and Legado, they went at it, and then in the end, LWO actually took the ring. They were able to fend off Legado de Fantasma, which was pretty cool. What happened after the segment, though, was the most interesting part. Dominic Mysterio was shown backstage regrouping with the Judgment Day, and the Judgment Day didn't know that Dominic Mysterio was going to be here with Legado de Fantasma. They're like, whoa, like, you need to, like, let us know that you're doing this. We need to focus. We're going to Mania. We need to focus up. We got a lot of title matches. Like, we need to be stronger than ever, and you're going to be teaming with Legado? Like, ooh, little cracks maybe forming in Judgment Day? Ooh, I can get behind that. Right after the brawl between LWO and Legado de Fantasma, Angel and Bretto had to go up in a tag team match against Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Of course, this was their qualifier match, the last qualifier match for that 6-man ladder match, or 6 tag team ladder match that's going to be going down at WrestleMania. This match was pretty good. Dude, I love the new Catch Republic. I think they do a great job in the ring. I love when they do this move by the steel stairs where Tyler Bate like sort of bounces with his knees off the shoulders of Pete Dunne. I think that's an awesome move, and he takes out his opponent. In the end, we did see the new Catch Republic pick up the victory over Angel and Bretto. Dude, do you remember when his name used to be Humberto Carrillo? And then it was just Humberto. Now it's just Bretto. Dude, sooner than later, they're just going to be calling him O. I swear to you. They keep shortening my boy's name. I feel bad for him. But this match was, once again, okay. Officially have our 6 tag team ladder match fully official for WrestleMania. We have all of our team announced. I'm really excited about that match, dude. AJ Styles wasn't buying it. He talked to Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis had said, oh yeah, I told LA Knight to not come to SmackDown, but that doesn't mean he's not here. And AJ Styles, he's smart enough to know. He's been in this business for a minute. He's like, LA Knight, I know you're here. Where are you going to come from? The crowd? Are you going to come from the stage? First, they had a fake fan jump the barricade and try to attack AJ Styles. I'm like, bro, don't joke about that. I hate when fans jump the barricade. Don't do that. And then one of the security guards that held back that fan was LA Knight. And then LA Knight took off his uniform. It started attacking AJ Styles. But then before it could escalate anymore, AJ Styles hightailed, ran over the barricade, and ran up out of there. And then LA Knight's like, whose game is it? LA Knight, yeah! You can see that's the brand new Elite 108 LA Knight figure. Review dropping soon. Stay tuned. But yeah, this was freaking awesome. This definitely intensifying the rivalry even more, especially after last week when LA Knight got freaking arrested. That was insane. I am looking forward to their match at Mania. I'm excited about it. It ought to be pretty decent. Main event of the show, Bianca Belair went one-on-one with Dakota Kai. Pretty solid match here. In the end, we saw Bianca Belair hit the kiss of death on Dakota Kai to pick up the victory. It was all over from there. I'm like, wow, she just won clean. That was pretty freaking cool. No damage control got involved. Second after the referee counted 3, boom, damage control in the ring, attacking Bianca. I was like, bro, that didn't take long whatsoever. And then you already know Naomi came out to back him up, but then that wasn't enough. But what was enough was Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill made a second appearance on the SmackDown, came out, helped Bianca and Naomi take out damage control. Kairi Sane, Asuka, and Dakota Kai. I was like, that was freaking awesome. Jade looks so unstoppable out there, dude. She looked great. Very excited to see what she's going to be doing on SmackDown. I see them doing a 6-women tag team angle at WrestleMania now that we saw these 3 women in the ring together. I could see them doing that, which I'd be fine with. I swear, tag team matches are taking over WrestleMania for real, which I'm fine with. I like tag matches. But this was a solid way to end the show, really showing us off what Jade can really do. That was SmackDown setup style. If I were to rank SmackDown this week, honestly, I thought it was kind of a boring show. That's just my opinion. I'd give SmackDown a solid 2.5 out of 5. Once again, that's just my opinion. Let me know yours down in the comment section down below. My favorite moment was easily AJ Styles being attacked by LA Knight, who was dressed as a security guard. I enjoyed this segment. I thought it was pretty decent. That was the weekend review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about Raw and SmackDown this week down in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. This is Bretto Live, signing out.